guys, my name is Priscilla Elias and today I'll share my YouTube workflow with you. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do so because I've been opening up rounds of questions weekly there where you can suggest the next topics for my YouTube videos. This video's topic was something that many people have already asked me about, and since I've been doing YouTube constantly with weekly new videos for a year now, I think I might have some good tips to share with the ones of you who are willing to start out or that maybe have started but are struggling to keep consistent. Being consistent on YouTube requires good planning and good organization, especially but not only if you, like me, have some other things going on at the same time. Do you want some chocolate? Need some first, and I'll be back right after the intro. Wait, I'm almost done. This is actually good. Okay, I'm ready. Let me see. If you see something, well, you know what it is. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and take it seriously, keep this in mind. You will need some planning and organization going. If you started your channel already, I'm sure you know that by now. Being consistent on YouTube means a lot of work, and besides that, if you don't plan ahead and organize your workflow, believe me, it won't take long until you give up or think this is not something for you. Chill though. It is more than possible, even if you're doing some other things at the same time. I've been posting videos every Wednesday for a year and a month now, and I'll also post some extra content every other Saturday. The only time I missed to post was a planned miss, because I took a week off between Christmas and New Year's Eve. I also work as a photographer doing photo sessions, weddings, and product shots here in Stockholm. So I need to plan and organize my time to be able to create, produce, edit, and release my YouTube videos, and at the same time also find time to prepare quotes, talk to my clients, shoot and edit the photo jobs I get throughout the month. It's a lot. Of course that nowadays YouTube is my main thing. That's where I've been putting most of my work into. I'd say it's a 70-30%. 70% of my time goes to YouTube, 30% go to other photo jobs. So without further ado, there are a few things I do on a weekly basis to be able to keep my YouTube channel going non-stop. The first one is thinking of the topics and creating titles. I usually record 3 to 4 videos on the same day because to me, since I don't have a studio where I can leave it all settled and ready to go the whole time, this is the way I found to optimize time. So I get everything ready and I shoot it all in one day. So I think about 3 or 4 topics and I make a research with TubeBuddy to find good titles that should work well for my channel. The reason why I think about the title before actually thinking about the topic in detail is because that way I know if I can find a title on that topic that will be able to rank well on YouTube search. I'm a small YouTuber, so ranking in search is very important for me. That is where most of my views come from, and for that reason, before I put any further effort into a video topic, I see if I can find a good title. Plus, if I have the titles before I create the script for my content, I know what keywords to use while talking in order to optimize for YouTube's algorithm. So if I have, I don't know, let's say learn photography on my topic, I will say learn photography many times throughout my video, so the algorithm will rank my video even better. After I decide upon 3 or 4 topics and titles, I start scripting my content. I write all I want to talk about in detail, so I won't forget important things like asking you to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, for example, which is something important, you know, important. And if this video is helping you, you could do this right now, really, because it wouldn't be hard or too much to ask, right? Just kidding. Kinda not kidding. Anyway, I write all I want to talk about down so I won't forget anything important when it's time to shoot. I'll think of other videos I already have that I want to mention. I think of products that I like to use that are related to the topic that I want to mention. I think of the way I want to organize my content for the video and so on. That way, when it's time to shoot, I'm ready to go. And I end up spending much less time having to edit my videos also, since everything is already on point with just a few details to edit. With the titles, topics, and scripts ready, it's time to shoot. Since I release new videos every Wednesday, I hardly ever record my videos on Wednesday because I know that on that day I need some extra time available to spread the link through my social media. I usually spread it everywhere I can. Facebook groups, Facebook feed, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, Reddit, Pinterest, Medium, anything. As I said, most of my views come from YouTube search, but you need to start somewhere. And I do that link spread up until today. It is important so that you can get your first views. And the first views and the interaction you get from them is what will help YouTube to start recommending your content at some point. On the same day I record my YouTube videos, I usually also prepare my thumbnails. I mean, when the thumbnail is going to be a photo of me on my YouTube scene, of course. If I'm using a photo from a photo shoot, then I might already have the photo, or sometimes I also take a specific photo for a specific thumbnail I want. So it is important to think about your thumbnail in advance also, so you will know if it will be easier for you to do on the same day you record your videos, or if you will need to dedicate some extra time and production for it on another day, for example. After I get my videos recorded, I start working on the editing of my next video release. I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos, and some videos take more work than others. Sometimes I edit a video in 6 hours, sometimes it takes me 3 days. It really depends on the content. The last thing I do is uploading video, description, subtitles, and thumbnail. I usually do this 1 or 2 days before the release date, not only because, as I said, I like to play safe, but also because YouTube takes a couple of hours to make the 4K version of the video available. Also, this is something that takes me about 1 to 3 hours. Uploading the video, adding the descriptions, adding the cards to it, preparing the time and adding special links to the description, editing the thumbnail, adding keywords, adding the subtitles both in English and in Portuguese, and setting it to unlisted to make sure I won't have any issues with copyright, so that my monetization will be good to go when the video goes public. And now we go to the most important part of this video, because you probably know you need to think about the topics, organize the content, record the video, create good thumbnails, upload it, spread the word, but how to do it in a way you will be able to keep going non-stop. Here's the gold. I use to-do list. You've heard me talk about this before because I absolutely love to-do lists to organize my workflow. I have 2 main lists on my to-do list: my weekly list and a YouTube release list. On my YouTube release list, I keep a list with my upcoming YouTube videos I've already decided to record, or which are already recorded and are being edited, along with the date each one of them will be released. And on my weekly list, I add the daily things I need to do in order to keep up with my schedule. So if I have already recorded 3 videos and they're in line to be edited, then I never wait until I have no videos to be released to think about the next 3 topics. As a matter of fact, I try to always keep up with the schedule where before I release my last video recorded, I'm already recording 3 new ones. That means that I usually record 3 to 4 YouTube videos every 10 days or so. And as soon as I get 3 videos recorded, I already add the following items to my to-do list. Here, I will show you in practice so it'll be easier for you to visualize it. Decide 3 to 4 new YouTube topics. Script 1 of 3 with day to be prepared. Script 2 of 3 with day to be prepared. Script 3 of 3 with date to be prepared. Review scripts to be recorded. Then thumbnail preparation. If I need to prepare a photo for a specific thumbnail, this will be on my list as an individual item. If I will prepare them on the same day that I record the videos, I'll just write record head talks and thumbnails. I usually already add some notes here with details about each thumbnail I'll shoot. If I did not shoot the thumbnails, then shoot a thumbnail for video X. Sometimes I have extra B-rolls and or photo sessions that need to be prepared for my video, so that is something that I also add to my list. Then the editing. When am I editing my videos so I'll be able to release them on time according to the schedule I showed you? So for example, this video will be released at this date. I usually start editing it about 5 days before, so I have time to do it with no rush, and in case something goes wrong, I still have time to do whatever it takes to release it according to my schedule. Then editing video 1 of 3, editing video 2 of 3, editing video 3 of 3. Set the dates for this, and you'll see they'll be all mixed up here, because of course I won't edit 3 videos in a row. I only need 1 for the week, and I have other things going on at the same time that are more important at this specific day or this specific week, you know? So this is kind of how my list will look like. When I look at my list, I know exactly what to do every day without having to worry about having to remember each small thing every single day. I just follow it, and when I record the next 3 videos, I know it's time to plan and organize this all again and add them with specific dates to my to-do list. Then I spend another 10 or 20 minutes to organize this into new dates. This allows me to know when I'll have time to do my photo shoots without compromising my YouTube schedule. It's all about planning and getting organized. So my YouTube workflow is: number 1, think of topics, then define titles, prepare scripts, define thumbnails so I'll know if I'll shoot them at the date I record my videos, then record 3 to 4 videos at one time, edit the video I will release next, upload the video, description, cards, thumbnails and subtitles, then release video and spread the word, then finally start working on the next edits and things related to the upcoming videos, including restarting the whole cycle before the first one is over. Take 10 or 20 minutes of your week, put this all in your list, and you'll see the magic of consistency happening. So what do you think? Does this workflow make sense to you? Please let me know your thoughts down below, and I'm sure I can also learn something from you. And if not, if you're just starting out and you try this workflow out, please let me know if it worked for you. I will be super happy to know if it was helpful. That is all for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you had fun with it. Have a great day, evening, whatever it is. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!